open a notepad. Right. So people, let's start the session that is advanced Excel. Now, when I say the topic advanced Excel, and also if I say 365, many of them feel that, oh, there is something very much, advanced what we're learning or something, say something more we get to learn. Okay. But first of all, let's understand there is nothing called as advanced Excel, intermediate Excel, basic Excel. It is we who actually classify it. Let me first clarify this before we go to the topics. Why? Because when I say advanced Excel, what is advanced Excel? When I tell that, there is something called as power pivots. So first time when you people are hearing, what happens? People will feel power pivot is something very advanced, which you have to learn something very technical. But if you ask the same question to me, power pivots, I'll say it is very easy. Within few seconds, we can do. So now you tell me that power pivots, the option, is it advanced or basic? We cannot differentiate unless and until it is depending on each person's perspective. If you're learning anything first time, everything looks advanced. But once you start learning it, it will become very easy. So there is nothing called as advanced. It is the people, the institutes. For marketing purpose, they have done all these kind of words. Some, let's say advanced experiments, people will feel something very much more I'm learning, so you'll pay more. Nothing like that. Okay. But still we say advanced Excel because there are more features or something more than what we actually use there. Okay. So here, let's call it as advanced Excel only because everyone, now if I say, no, there is nothing called as advanced Excel, people will feel then why should we pay so much, right? That is the mentality, that is the psychology, what everyone will understand, especially the people who does the marketing. But people, let me tell you, there is something called as MS Excel. Keep this in mind. MS Excel. Now, what is MS Excel? MS Excel is Microsoft Excel. Now, what is Microsoft? It is a company. Then what is Excel? Excel is an application. Simple. See, any application, any software, any tool, if you're learning, try to understand the background of it. After that, if you're actually learning anything, it will be very easy. Understood? Okay. Now we have this MS Excel, which is a product of Microsoft, and it is coming under a package called as MS Office. It's coming under MS Office. Now, what is MS Office? MS Office is nothing but it is an application, it's a package where we have more other applications inside that. What are those? Let's list down. MS Word, MS Excel, MS PowerPoint, and then we have MS Access, and also we have MS Outlook. Now we have a list, it goes on. But for us, these are the main. In this, can you see here? I have this MS Excel. That is what we'll be learning. Then what is MS 365? Okay. Let me tell you
So,
all those things.
so sorry to disturb you. Are not
1 minute, 1
presented.
minute. I'll share. 1 minute. Sorry. Understood. Is it visible now, people?
Yes, sir, we can
Yes,
visible.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Understood. Right. So I was just telling about only these basic things. That is, we have MS Office and we have different applications. In this, we are learning MS Excel. Okay. Why we should learn this MS Excel? Because my friend told it is very important. We are getting good salary. I'm learning. Because my manager told you have to work on a project. I'm learning. So there are 100 reasons what people will come and learn. But let me tell you, globally, MS Excel is one application, actually one application, which can be used for various different purposes. What are those? Let me just list down and then you tell me how much of useful this Excel is. Okay. Right. So I'll just remove this advanced Excel as of now. First thing, MS Excel. It is actually called as spreadsheet. What is spreadsheet? Spreadsheet means an application which can store the data, do the applications, do the analysis, create the reports. We can create the charts, graphs, and everything. That is called a spreadsheet. Plus, the advantage of Excel is we can write programs. No other application can do all this. Let me list down. First, analyze the data. Before that, there is one more point I forgot. Store the data. Yes, we can store the data like a database. It acts like a database. Analyze the data, what is there? Analytical tool. The next, create presentation. Presentation in the sense, dashboards we can create. What PPT will do, right? Next, create perform calculations, not create, say perform calculations. We can write a lot of formulas. We can do a lot of calculations. Out of all this, we can also write programs, VBA macros. Just imagine one application, if it can do all these things, no other application can do this. If you want to store the data, I have to use MS Access, MySQL, SQL Server or something. If you want to create presentation, then I have to go for PPT, or there are more other applications for PPT. And one more thing, documentation. Yes, I forgot that also. Create documentation. Create document. We can store the documents also. Word file. What Word can do, it can, this Excel also can do. Got it? So all this, one application can do. So most of the companies, what they do is they'll try to use this Excel. When they start using, all the companies, when they start using, you know what happens? The opportunities becomes more. When someone wants to give you a job, you should know all these things. Will anyone give a job if you don't know anything? Say, just because there is one company, Excel work is there, they'll call you and say, okay, you just start working. They'll not. When will they give work? When will they give you a job? When you have the right knowledge. Otherwise, you will not get the job. But when I say right knowledge, people think that, okay, you just ask anyone who have worked on Excel, just your friends or someone, they say, what is there in Excel? This is what even I heard in 2003 and 2004, when I started my career using this Excel. I started by, the Excel usage of Excel. I got the job in 2004 working on Excel. And when I joined, many of them actually questioned me saying that what is there in Excel? So when I told there are a lot of things are there we can do, you know what they're saying? Excel is just a data entry where you open an application, type something, make it bold, color it. That's all. What is there in Excel? Even today, you ask many of them, they feel Excel is nothing. It is just a tool. We open, we type something, store it, and close it. Some people use it for preparing resume. Some people use it for designing something, making it bold or printouts. No, Excel is way beyond the imagination, way beyond the limits. Okay, so that is what you'll be learning the entire course today and tomorrow. I'll be talking about the new features in Excel, but what these new features are there. Before that, there are a lot of things to learn that I'll be walking through one by one. Okay, so this is about MS Excel, what it will do. Now, we were talking about 365. When I said 365, what is this 365? Is it 365 days or what it is? 365 means it is actually a brand name wherein it actually denotes about all the 365 days round the clock. What is this? Say, in MS Office actually released, it came with a version. Let me just tell you versions, MS Excel versions. It started with 2000 version. This I have not worked at all. Then after that, 2003 version came, then 2007, then 2010,
2013, 2016, 2019, then 2021, and now it is 2024. See how many versions? And I have worked on all the versions. Whatever you're seeing here, these are all standalone versions. Now, if I just say I have worked from year till year, from 2003 to all the versions, you might feel, oh, this fellow has worked in all the versions, so much of experience. Tell me one thing, from last, let's say 5 or 6 years, you have Android mobile. How many versions you have worked? Android 1, 2, 3, 4, now it is what? Android 15, 14, 15, I don't know. Huh? 15. So you yourself tell how many versions you would have worked. It is not about the versions. Don't think, oh, so many versions are there. This fellow is sitting here, he's genius. Nothing like that. I started working in 2003. Then some new features will come. I start using. Then again, one more version will come. New features will come. I start using it. Likewise, whenever the versions keep coming, we will keep on using it. That's all. Why the new versions will come? New options. We used mobile, a keypad mobile. Then suddenly Android came. When Android came, there were very limited features. Now you see what all things are there. So many features are there. You have camera, you have watch, everything you have in one mobile. So what I'm telling is, the versions what you see, don't get afraid. They are just the new features what you will keep getting added. In that, 365 is also one of the versions. Why did I mention in 2013? In 2013, when the version got released, they released one more version called as MS Office 365. They released one more version called MS Office 365. When that got released, to be very frankly, I didn't know what actually it is. I was just trying to figure out, because that time Google, all this ChatGPT, these things were not there. We had to wait for someone to explain, or somewhere we have to go and find the information in website or something. I tried somehow or the other, then I understood one thing, that MS Office 365 is nothing but there is something called as cloud service, which started at that time, and they named it as OneDrive. Okay, what is OneDrive? OneDrive is nothing but a cloud space, a server space. It's not a server space, we call it as cloud space, which will be given to us to store the data online, wherein all the standalone version will not have. But this 365 will have. The 365 version, whatever is there, they'll give some space in the cloud where I can store my data online. What is the use? Okay, now you might ask, what is the use of it? This also is working, and we can work on all the files, and I can share the files. 365 also I'm actually working, and I can work in a similar way. What is the difference? Let me tell you the major difference. The major difference is the standalone version, whatever we work, that can be saved only in my laptop or desktop. That's all. But 365, it has an option of saving my data in OneDrive, or we call it as cloud, where I can share these files with many other people, which we call it as collaboration. Work collaboration means we are trying to collaborate with each other. We try to work each other. But how? There should be some permission. There should be some permission, right? Will you give your password to someone? Let's say I'm actually trying to open one file. Will you give the password to someone? No. Why? Because it is my private file. So if you want to do that, similarly, what we do is, whenever we are working on any files, if you feel it is private, I will save it in my drive and I'll not share it to anyone. But suppose if it's a professional file, very confidential, but
Still I have to share it within the organization. What will I do? I have to give the permission. Say, how will you give the permission? Just like that, I'll say, okay, Hitesh, you take this file, this is for you. Okay, Anand, you take this is for you. Can I tell like that? No. There will be some ID, unique ID I have to mention, and then mention saying that this person, this person, this person, he has to get the permission. Again, the permission is whether he has the permission to read or write, or he has got both. Exactly like the Google Drive. Now you understood what is 365? 365 is nothing but it is the same version, MS Office version, but has got more features with the cloud space. How much of cloud space? 1 TB of space will be there, wherein I can store all my data in the cloud itself, but it is yearly, half yearly subscription. If you are not paying the amount, they will seize your ID will be blocked. All your files are gone. So it is paid. You should be very careful. Then I can go for standalone version only. You go for standalone version, but you'll not get more features like what we have for 360. Understood now? The confusion or say the whatever you had the doubts of standalone version of 365 is gone. Okay. Now, what I'll do, I'll open Excel file. Okay. Let me first close all the files. And I'll open Excel file. How to open Excel file? Windows R and type Excel. Simple. I will press enter. What happens? This will open Excel. See, this will open Excel. Now, people will say, sir, I have 2007 version. Sir, I have 10 version, 13 version, sir, 20 versions, 21, 24. Don't worry about the versions. Learn the concepts. Each version will have its own features. That's all. Why I'm actually taking this session, that is about 365, because in today's market or say the industry, there are so many various different tools are coming up, and also everything should be up to date. If you're still learning about VLOOKUP, if you're still learning about how to type, if you're still working copying and pasting, who will actually give you a job? 10 people are there. If one person is extraordinary, he's the one who will be selected. Yes. The 9 people will be left out. Why? Because this one person is trying to update himself right from the latest technologies to AI. Keep this in mind, AI. But people, let me clarify one more thing. I have seen many ads. I keep telling in all the webinars, all the seminars, all the classes, they say AI will take your jobs. AI will not take your job, but the person who learn AI will take the job. People, no jobs will go. No jobs will go, but make sure that you are up to date. More the technology, more the jobs. More the technology, more the job opportunities. Agree? People online, do you agree with this? More the technology, more the opportunities. If you agree, please message yes. Then I'll talk about more things about AI and 365. If people agree with this? I'm not here to scare you people. I'm not here to teach you, AI or something. I'm just telling you, don't get scared. Nothing will happen. If you're not upgrading yourself, nothing will happen. Understand what I told you? Nothing will happen to your job. If you're not upgrading yourself, nothing will happen. So please upgrade yourself, okay? And do not listen to any of these stupid people who are actually, calling themselves as influencers, coaches, mentors, or blah, 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 whatever they say. They are just scaring you people and trying to make money out of it. Nothing to worry. AI tools. I will teach you AI tools. What AI tools? Nothing. All big words they say. There is nothing like that. Easily you can learn.
I'll show you some of the options what we have. Today, we learn some exercise. I'll work on some exercise on 365, but tomorrow I'll show you more advanced way of using the 365. Okay. All right. So people, I opened my Excel. So here you can see there are a lot of things here. Again and again, I'll not go and teach all the very simple things, which you already know. I think all of you know about these layouts and things like that. So again, I don't want to go and waste my time because most of our topics have been removed now. We've added more other advanced topics. All simple things we have just removed. Now, if you see here, I want to know which version I have. Simple. I want to know which version I have because I'm learning 365. I want to know which version. So what I'll do, can you see here? I have this account. Click on this account. When I click on this account, can you see this? Microsoft 365 apps for enterprise. Okay. And you can see there are some apps here. Right. So these are some of the apps. But again, you can see there are more other apps which will be available. Let me show you. I'll go to Office 365. There is a website called as Office 365. What is the use of it? I'll tell you that also. Office.com. If you go to office.com, this will log in. Let me just see if I can log in. I already have the ID. I'm just logging in. This I'm logging in. What is the advantage? I'll tell you. Okay. If you just see here, let me go and click on this apps. Can you see the apps here? All these are the apps what I have. Apart from this, I'll click on this. There are more than 50 plus apps. See, don't worry, you are not learning all the free apps you cannot learn, but I'm just telling in 365, there are so many things what you can do. I was talking about OneDrive. See, there's nothing but the cloud space where I have the space, all the applications will be, all the files will be stored here. I'll say all apps. See, just go here, Power BI, Copilot, YouTube. Just go and say, anything. See, Flipchamp. Very frankly, even I have not seen so many applications. Okay, so many apps are there. Right. So let me go back. Now say, for example, I want one new Excel file I want to create. Let's go here. See, I'll click on this Excel. I want to practice, sir. I don't have the latest version. What to do, sir? Don't worry at all. If you don't have the latest version in your system, go to office.com, create one ID. Okay. You might not get a complete one, you will not get, but at least see, this is online. What I'm showing you is Excel online, which is 365. Okay. So now I'll go here online. You can work. You can practice. At least for your practice, you can do. Understood? Sir, I don't have 365. What to do? See, you go here, all your new formulas will be over. See, please stack. Morning, when the girl had come, she got job, data analytics. Okay. She got a job in a company, MSI, with 6 lakhs package, and she was very happy. She wanted to work and practice on 360. She doesn't have, she has got 2021, wherein some of the new formulas are not coming. So I suggested her, go directly to office.com for practicing enough. You can go here. How much I should pay? Nothing. It is completely free. See, we stack. She was not having it. This is the formula. Okay. I'll show you practical how it works. We'll work on some exercise also. Now I'm just giving you some idea about what is 365. Okay. All right. Say we have, equals. Let see the latest option which is there in Excel 365.
How many of you worked on this let function? Please, can you message me? People online, anybody has worked on let? Yes, no, anything is fine. Very good. Shiva Shankar, okay. No, no. Okay. Stop. No problem. If you worked, it's really good. If you're not worked, also don't worry. I will teach you all this. Okay. That's what I was telling. All they say we have not only this, we have something called as lambda. If I keep on telling all the new options here, people will go crazy. Sir, what is this, sir? I still learning X look, V lookup, some average. You're telling so many things. People, things have become more easy. Okay, it sounds, that's what I was telling. This is advanced. What people will do, they'll say, we are teaching advanced Excel. You have to pay 10,000 rupees. What will do? If you know this fellow is teaching something very advanced than no one, say, I will tell now. No one in the earth know about this lambda and let, only I know. If I tell this, will you believe? Will you believe? You go and check in the webinars. This is what they said. No one knows this. Only I know. I'm telling the secrets. Is that a magic? Yeah, I just asked the question. Some of them didn't know. Some of them actually said yes. I am sitting here only because I have more experience. I have more knowledge. That doesn't mean that you don't have knowledge at all, right? So you should understand all this. All these are not magic or secrets. Just that there are more options you have to explore. Okay, right? So all this I'll be talking about, but not today. Today we'll go, because if you directly go to something very big, you'll get confused. I'll teach you all this. What I'm telling is, if at all you want to practice, if you don't have 365, don't worry. Directly go to office.com. Try to create one ID. Any ID you create, even Gmail also you can create. But in Gmail, the problem is Power BI will not work. You cannot publish. But for practicing, yes, you can obviously, practice for some time. All this Excel you can do, you practice it. Okay. Right. Next, I'm coming to this desktop. So we understood that I have, this is 365, which is a desktop version as well as the online version, both. It's better to take this because what happens. Always I cannot rely on the online options, because in online there are some restrictions also, wherein here we have a lot of other options. Okay, right. So we understood that I'm actually using 365, and this is my layout, and you can see there are a lot many things available here. Simple things. If you want to work on Excel, what all things are necessary irrespective of any versions? Thing is, you should understand the layout. This is the layout. Let me walk you through the layout with the very simple things, and then we'll start the exercise. See what you see here. This is the layout. What you see here, this one, the top part, okay, that is called as the ribbon. And the ribbon will be classified into different tabs. The ribbon is classified into different tabs. The tabs are actually classified why? Depending on the task. The task what I do, task what I want to perform, based on that, the tabs are classified. Okay. Let's say, for example, insert. If I click on insert, what do you feel? I want to insert something. What is that something? It can be chart, it can be shape, it can be image, it can be anything. Whatever I want to insert in that sheet, I'm going to the tab directly. I want to work on data. I'll directly go here to this data. I want to import the data. I want to clean the data. I want to delete some data. I'll go to this data. Understood? Each tab will have its own purpose of classification, and I use those tabs for easy access of the options. Simple. We have all the groups here. Can you see that charts? It's a group. I'll go to this home tab. Alignment is a group, number is a group, styles is a group. They're all grouped. Why? Because it will be easy for me to go and check those options. Imagine I have a box. In that box, I have all vegetables, fruits, toys, everything. If you mix, if you want to, pull something, isn't it difficult? If you group that, vegetables separate, fruit separate, toys separate. So definitely it is easy for me to fetch the, items whatever I want. Same thing here. We'll classify that in different groups. Simple. Okay. Next, the next one what I have is the formula bar. Can you see this? This one, the formula bar. I'm not going in depth of it because I know that you already have worked on all this. I'm just briefing you so that we can concentrate more on the 365 part. Why I'm telling this is there are some people who doesn't know anything. For them, I'm just giving a brief things. Okay, this is the formula bar. The formula bar is actually used for writing the formulas, but we can also type the text. It's not that always only the formulas what we can write. We can also type the text. The main part is this. The main part is this. What is this? This is called as the workspace. Workspace means what? The place where I work. Understood? So here I can type, I can store the data, I can make my content bold, italic, delete, anything I can. This is where I'll be working. I can insert image, chart, so many things. Done? Okay. This workspace, how it is actually. If you go to Word file, it's like a page. You can type the text. If you go to PPT, there'll be something like a slide where we prepare the presentation. But can you see this? It is something like a box, many boxes are there. Yes. So this is the spreadsheet. What you see vertical, this is column. What you see horizontal, this is row. The concept of database. In SQL, if you go, we have the fields, the table. We have the rows, the records, same thing. The entire sheet, what you see here will be named ABCD. The columns are named ABCD. So we know up to Z only. After that, do we have any letters? After Z, is there any letters? No. What happens? Again, it will continue. A to Z. After that, A, it goes on. Till where it will go? Don't know. There is a limit. This is the only drawback of Excel. There is a limit for the number of rows, number of columns. Otherwise, there is no stop, no limits for Excel. It can challenge any application. To that extent, Excel is available. The problem is there are some limitations. When it comes to speed, there is a limitation. So Python will overtake, SQL will overtake. Storage, we have very less storage. 10 lakh records, right? So likewise, there are some limitations, but again, for doing analysis, performing analysis, calculations, Excel is the best. Okay. So how many columns are there? Hold control and the right arrow. If anybody wants to learn a complete shortcut keys in my YouTube channel, I have posted 150 plus shortcut keys, a simple way with the Excel file where you can download and you can start practicing it as well. That's also completely free. You can go and you can learn the shortcut keys, control and right arrow. It will take you to right side. But the last column, XFD. How many columns are there? Totally, if I ask you, no idea. Okay, let's ask people online. People online. People online, how many columns, how many records are there? Can anyone mention? Okay. Sujana Reddy, 16,384. Okay. Okay. Shilpa says 16,384. Okay. Let me tell you. I don't know how many columns are there. I want to find how many columns are there. Because everything, say, if you ask me mobile number, will not know, right? Then how to remember this? Some people are saying 16,384. But is it right? Let me tell you how to remember this. Okay. Not always we can remember everything, because for us it's like every day I keep teaching. Wherever I go, I keep asking this question. It will become like a by heart. If you ask me, immediately I can say 16,384. But can everyone tell that? It's difficult. People who doesn't know anything, they'll be thinking what to say. I'll tell you, it's not a secret, nothing. It just, I'm telling you, there is a formula, simple formula, equals column. That's all. Just to mention, equals column and open bracket, close bracket, press enter. Can you see that? This will give me the column number of the selected, say in that column. Now this is 16,380. Similarly, if I write the formula here, equals column, see 16,384. It is not giving me the number of columns, it is giving me the column number. Since this is actually the last column, that means obviously that is 16,384. The formula, if you're not remembering it, just go type this column and say enter. This will give me the column. So it is 16,384. So thank you, Siddharaju, Sandeep, Shilpa, Srujana Reddy. Thank you so much, all of you. And Shashidhar. Good. Okay. All right. Row, you don't have to bother. How many rows? If I say how many rows are there, don't even bother. You don't have to write any formula also. You just use the control and down arrow. This will take me to the row number, because already the row numbers are there. You can easily go there. Say 10,48,576. That you don't have to write the formula. If you still want to write equals row, it will give me, but not required. It will easily, you can go down arrow. Okay. Right. Understood all of you? Very good. Right. So now let me minimize few minutes. If you understand these things, the basic, we call it as fundamentals or essentials, not essentials, say fundamentals. The next step will become very, very easy. To master Excel, I'll tell you it is very easy, but you should know what all things you should learn. People come, Excel is ocean. Some people come to learn Excel just to save the data, the type, save the data, over. For them, what? Formatting, finish. Some people wants to, store the data, create some simple reports. That's all, over. Some people learn Excel for writing macros, very advanced mind. Some people learn Excel for creating dashboards. Some people actually learn Excel for creating templates. There are some people who come from commerce background who just want to create some templates, a GST. I have, some students who create all these GST templates or invoice templates. For them, they're least bothered. I went to one company. Okay, I cannot say that company name. It's a very big auditing company. They actually handle somewhere around some 80 to 90 clients, big clients. They have invoices which has to be automated. And you tell me, someone asked us, sir, what will commerce graduates do with this Excel? Not required, sir. For us, Tally is very important. Tally is fine, okay. But if you're getting all the data, all the invoices in Excel file, and if you want to capture all the data, put that into one place, do the analysis, do the calculation, how will you do? Manually, if you do, it will take months together. So you can learn macros, right? So what I'm telling, every field needs Excel, one way or the other. That's it. Okay, right. So I'll just take 1 minute from people online. I'll just ask whether they're awake or not. We have to check. After that, I'll come back to you people offline, and then I will tell you what all new things are available in 365. Today, we'll just learn some simple formulas which are available and some exercises. And tomorrow, we'll go for a little more advanced way of 360. There are many things which are there in 365. If I start showing you, people will be shocked. Okay, so I don't want to show everything today only. Tomorrow also we'll keep some exercises, but we'll go to people online and I'll ask people. Okay, Right. So people online, how are you actually feeling about this session till now? I know it's a very basic thing. Some of you are already knowing all these things, but still, Shilpa, no worries. I can understand what your message. It's not column, it's rows. I can understand. Quickly, I cannot give much time because there are a lot of practical things what you have to work on. For understanding, finding it interesting. Right? Okay. Yes, Vijay, lost to learn actually. Okay. All right. So people, now what we'll do, we'll try to work on some exercises because just always, now this was actually necessary because you should know what actually you're learning. Right, people. So I want all of you, please stop messaging now. Just listen carefully. Let me open the folder. If you already attended these sessions, it's fine. People who have not attended, please just listen. 365 cloud. Lot many formulas, lot many options are available now. Right from conditional formatting to formulas to charts to many other things, there are new options which are available. Apart from that, there are some tools. We go and search we go in search of some AI tools. Right? Likewise, we have inbuilt AI tools also. Okay, let me go here to the Excel. And what we'll do is we'll try something. I don't know anything in Excel, but I want to do some analysis, create some reports or something I want to do. I don't know what to do. Let me go here and I'll try to open some file. Let's say I'll open this one file. Some data I'm just opening. Okay. Now, what I'll do is, I don't know anything. There are a lot of data here. If you go to this home tab, just you come right side, there is one tool called as analyze data. I know there are some people who have already used it, but people who have not used it, I'm telling. Click on it. That's all. Just click on this. You just see what it's doing. It is just trying to study something, right? Now, what it will do, this is AI tool. This is an AI option because the data is huge. See, can you see this? Forget about what result it is showing. Can you see there is one message here? What is it saying? Show all 33 results. Let me click on this. Oh my God, see. I am zero in Excel. I don't know anything. What did it do? Everything it studied it. No, it's giving me all the possible reports, everything. Don't you feel it is interesting? Now tell me, AI tool, you have to learn so many things. Is it required? Yes, everything is the only thing we have to understand and work in common sense. I clicked on this. Without knowledge, simply I clicked on this. But now my job is what? What report I have to take, what report should not be taken, that is my job. It is just dumping all the reports. See, I just clicked on this analyze data. See, this report, what is this? I don't know. Is it required or not? I should decide now. So always the AI tools are like that. They'll give whatever they need, but I have to decide. Okay. Apart from this, say for example, now you see this, I want to insert a pivot table. You know how it is? You just have to go here, click on this. That's all. See? You saw that? Pivot table is ready. Let me go to another sheet. This chart, yes, I need. What I'll do? Click on this. See? Understood. Let me scroll down.
Okay, this chart I need. Okay, let me just go click somewhere here. See. Keep scrolling. Okay, this chart I need. Okay, this chart I need. So whichever you need, you can go and keep on selecting it. Let me go here. Ask a question. I can ask the question. Need total sales for sub category. Let me see. Will it answer? My God. See. Generative AI. Understood. Don't you feel this is interesting? And now I'll tell you, in the whole universe, the whole world, only I can teach this. No one knows this because it's a secret. Yes, you agree with that? It is just one tool I just clicked and I did so many. You just see how many charts we created, more than 33 charts. This is what they say in the webinar. They say, oh, wonderful. This is mind blowing. What is mind blowing? I just clicked on that. I just put one question and it's giving me the answer. What did I do? Nothing. Only thing is I just showed you there is one option. If you know, if you already know, see, it's not that only I know this. This Excel is not only for me, right? Understood. So likewise, there are wonderful tools in 365, but same thing you cannot find in older versions. Understood. So things have become more easy. Whatever you see now, this looks very advanced, or say, it looks very more, advanced features. These things are not there in older versions. If you ask me, when I was working in 2013 or 16, I didn't have this option. So I had to go and do all the analysis, prepare all the data. All right. Now it's not like that. See, I just gave sales by subcategory. Let me see one more. Okay. I don't know whether it will create. Even I have to do some because everything even I don't know. I'm just doing some experiment. Say state wise profit data in a map. Let's see. I'm showing in a map. Let me see. Let me see. Filled map. It's not showing. State wise profit. Say map for sales data. Let's see. See something it's giving. So we can modify this. Okay, we can change here. Something it's giving, right? So we can go and say, let me see. Filled map. It's not taking total sales by city. See, it's also suggesting something. Say bottom three order ready by sales. See. Map also it will come. I don't know the keyword actually. So we can try that. If you want, you can try, or I'll also try actually. But don't you feel this is very interesting? One simple tool, analyze data, which is available in all the Excel 365. Okay, so start using these kind of things for doing analysis. But this will not give you 100% what I want. I have to take that and see what is the best one, and slight modification I have to do. That common sense should be there. Don't blindly go and click on that. Whatever it will give you, just dump that. Your manager will blast you. Yes. That. All right. So people, how did you feel about this option? People, if you already used it, fine. But otherwise, how did you feel about this option? And this is not any AI tool which you have to go purchase or something. It is there in the Excel 365. Good. Okay. Like this, there are so many options which I'll keep telling you one by one. Okay. Right. Okay. Right, people. So this is one thing. Very simple tool. You can go, just click on this. There are a lot many things what you can do. You just use it. Okay. Right. Next, let me close this.
Excel file. People, now the formulas, coming to formulas. There are so many formulas are being introduced in 365 as well as the new versions of 2019, 21 and 24. Okay. Say we have something called as array formulas. Previously, we used to write array formulas in a different way, but now we have the formulas, array formulas. We have new text formulas. We have new appending formulas, say the data appending formulas. Last week also I showed you about VStack, right? Like that we have HStack. There are so many formulas which has made our life more easy. Let me show you. I've already shown this in some of the webinars, but suppose if you've attended, it's fine. If you're not attended, just see this, how these formulas are. I'm taking the same example. So if you already attended, still, you can get more knowledge on this. So array formulas. What are array formulas? Previously, the formulas were just say equals, select one cell, enter, and then drag. But now it's not like that. The array formulas are, if I write a formula for one cell, that will be applied for the range of cells, which is a big advantage for people who wants to filter the data, sort the data, do more analysis. Let me show you what it is. Here I've taken very few formulas. There are some more formulas which I have to take. I'll just tell few of them. Okay. Let's go to the text formulas first. Okay. The text formulas, there are new text formulas which have come from 2019 to 365. What are those? TextJoin, text before, text after, text split. Okay, let's go here. First of all, when I say if you want to combine the text, what was happening previously? We used to use concatenate. How? Equals concatenate. Okay, and then select comma, select comma, select comma, like this. Don't you feel it take a lot of time? Comma, 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 Instead, there was one new formula which came, concat equals concat. And what concat will do? I just have to drag the range like this, enter. That's all. But the problem here is, in this formula, we don't have the separators. The name is completely joined without any space, without any separators, comma, nothing. Then came TextJoin. What TextJoin will do? Exactly like concat, but it will give me the separator. Read the parameter. What does it says? Delimiter. Spelling of delimiter, separator, comma, double quote. I give a comma. If you want to give a space, I'll give one space, comma. It asks for ignore empty cells. I will mention false as of now. We'll see what it is later, comma, and I'll select the close bracket, enter. See? It combined all the text at one shot. And then it gave a separator. How much time it is taking? Within few seconds, I can do this. Previously, we had to go do all things manually. Say, give all the separators for every single cell. This is what you have to learn in Excel. Not simply go type something, making it bold, color it, copy paste. No, this is the real Excel. Fine. Let's go to one more example. The data cleaning part. Previously, we used to use left, mid, the right, and all that. If you go here, I'll say equals left of this comma 2. I'm very happy that I got the first two characters, the country code. I'm very happy. I'm mentioning that left of the cell I'm getting first two characters, but this will work only when you have fixed characters. Imagine I have IND, 3 characters. I want to get IND now. What am I getting there? Only IN. Why? It is taking only 2 characters. Let's say here. See, whatever you do, it will give me only first 2 characters. But my requirement is I need to clean the data. I want all the data before delimiter. Now, what is delimiter? The character which will separate your word. So what I'll do, I'll go here equals text before and select this comma. I'll give the delimiter as hyphen, close bracket, enter. See. No matter how many characters it is, this will give me the word or characters or whatever before delimiter. Same thing we have text after. We can just mention. You just practice this. I'm not sure again all these things, but there are so many other things to teach. But text after, this will give me after the delimiter. Text split. I want to split the data. Let's split. So this is the text functions. These if conditions and all these were already there. So that I'll again not teach. Coming to filter. This is what I was telling. The array formulas. Array means, say, I want to filter the data. Previously, what we used to do, select, go to data and say filter. I want all the south to be filtered. I will filter south, copy this and paste it. That's what we used to do. Nothing's have changed. I want the data in this area. I will go here and I'll say equals filter. So, equals filter. Okay. What is it asking? It is asking for the array. What is array? Array is nothing but the table on which we are applying the filter. What is the table? This one. Now it is saying include. Which column to include for the filters? Let's say I want to filter region. You can decide anything. I want to filter region. Then what I'll do? I'll go here and I will select this region. Okay. And I will say equals that's all. I mentioned a table and I mentioned a column. In that I need south. Let me press enter. Did you see the result? It is giving me an array. This is called as the array. I want to make it dynamic. What is dynamic? I want to change this to east. You know what people will do? They'll go here. They'll change it. East. But you know what I'll do? I'll go to this region. Copy this. Paste it. Remove duplicates. Done. Then I'll go here. On top of this, go to data validation. And then I'll say list. Select this. Okay, let me just shade it because we'll know that there is something there. Now, if I select West, this should become West. For this, if I give an assignment, people will start writing program for that. Programming. Okay. Nothing. You know what I'll do? I'll go here, remove this, select this, close bracket, enter. See? West. Okay. Central. South. And the film is interesting. I want to add one more filter in this. In this east, I want this category also. Then what I'll do? I'll go here, I'll change the formula. I will put this inside the bracket. And then I'll say star. Star means and this column and another column. I will select category now. Equals office supplies. As of now, I'm giving, sorry, bracket. As of now, I'll hard code. You know what I'll do? First, I'll hard code. If everything is fine, then I'll make it dynamic. So what should I do? I'll go here, category, copy this. Go here. I'll paste it. Say remove duplicates data. Remove duplicates. Why? Because I need the unique values. So I'm just removing the duplicates. I'll go here and then I'll say data validation list. And then I will select this. So, okay. Let me share this also. Why? Because I'll know that there are some value there. See, furniture, office supplies, technology. Okay. Now I'll go here, remove this office supplies and select this. Okay. Right. No worries. I'll tell you why. Comma, if empty, else is zero. So that means the combination, there is no value. Now let me go here and say south. Okay. West. See, technology was not there with those combination filters. Let me go here. Central. Yes. Let me change the furniture. Office supplies. A simple dashboard within few minutes. These things are available in 365. Okay. Right. So similarly, we have so many other formulas. Okay. Right. This one. Unique. I want the unique values. Just now you saw that I copied, pasted, remove duplicates. That also you don't have to do now. That also formula will equals unique. Okay. Array and close brackets, say enter. See, within few seconds you'll get. See, I wrote one formula here. You can see that this will have, it will be like a black color, and if you see this, it will be gray color. Can you see that? We cannot edit that because these are all the values which have come by that array formula. Okay. See, next sequence. I want to generate sequence of numbers. Previously, we should do like this 1, 2, 3, and drag it. Forget all those. Let's go here. Just say equals sequence. It will ask the number of rows, number of columns. I'll say I want 10 rows, 1 column. I want to start from 1, step 1, enter, see, 1 to 10. Let's go here. I want the number of columns 10, rows 10, enter, see, sorry. We'll just make it as 5 because there is some data there. I'll just make it as 5, see, because here the data is there. It's overlapping. That's why it is throwing error. But see, now if you see, I'll go here and I'll say 10 rows, 5 columns. I want to start this from 101 with 2 numbers jumping. Enter. See. Just right. How simple it is. Okay. Let me show you one more interesting thing. Rand between. What rand between was doing? It was giving a random numbers. Whatever we specify only in one cell, say equals rand between. And I'll say 10, 20, say 200. Then I have to go here, drag like this, and again drag down so that I can create a array of values, random values. Forget this. Now you just have to say rand array. What does it says? Rows and columns. I want say 10 rows, 5 columns. Okay, enter. See, random numbers within fraction of seconds. This is decimal numbers, right? Let me go here. I don't want decimal numbers, comma, minimum. I want 100. Maximum, I want 2000. Let me enter. Still, it is giving a decimal number. Fine. I'll go here, comma, integer. It says true or false. I'll say true. Integer means without decimal. Enter. See. Within few seconds, we can get the table, the huge table data item. Mention anything. Say I'll go here. I say 1000 rows. See here. How quickly it generates. 365. All these formulas. Next. VStack. We did. I don't know whether people remember. VStack means stacking your data one below the other. This I did last week also, but still people have not attended. I'll just show you. VStack array 1, comma, array 2, comma, and array 3. In fraction of second. So likewise, we have so many formulas. Coming to image. I want some image to be inside this particular cell. Just mention equals image. Okay. And let me select this particular. Enter. See. I want to make it dynamic now. What I'll do, I'll go here. Let me copy this entire link. I'll go to this cell and I will okay, double quotes. Okay, close bracket. See, I'm getting this. But what I want is I want for all the other countries as well. Then what I'll do, I'll go here. I will double quote ampersand, nothing but the concatenation. Let me remove this India and I'll select this. And again, I'll put one more and symbol, double quote, and okay. So what's happening here? This P4 is actually coming from this value. Now what I'll do, I'll go here, I'll just drag it down. See. You should have that link. If you have the link of your products, or even if you have your own photos also, it'll come. Okay. Likewise, we have say choose rows. We can choose which row I need, choose columns I need. Okay. So all these are the new 365 formulas. Now, if you want to learn the entire, all the formulas, whatever I've shown here, everything is there in the YouTube channel. I'll post this video in the community channel. If people wants to watch the entire, all the formulas in detail, it's completely available in my YouTube channel. You just go and type iTech Analytics Solutions, you'll get the YouTube channel. You can go, you can watch the shortcut keys and this videos, everything is there, you can watch. Okay, but tomorrow what you'll be learning, I'll tell you. Tomorrow, I'll be sharing you something very much new, which even I learned very few weeks back only, even I explored it. We learn about let, we learn about lambda, we learn about more other new functions, we learn about more other new features, advanced features, collaborations. So many things are there, which is very interesting, very easy to learn. Okay, that I'll cover it tomorrow session. Okay, right. So I'll stop here and let me speak to people online. Can you please share the link of the YouTube channel? Or can we apply more values like this conditions? You can do, Sandeep, we can have. Siddiq, you can go to iTech Analytics Solutions. Or let me just go here. Let me just open my channel. People can. This one. This is my YouTube channel. Okay. So I'm just posting it here. Yeah? It's my YouTube channel. You can go, you can check the entire video is there. Okay. For all the new formulas. Tomorrow I'll be talking about more other interesting formulas. So many advanced things are there. Even I am learning now. Very frankly, I don't want to tell that I know everything. Few weeks back only, got so many updates. So last week only I wanted to teach you people, but the content was too heavy. So I just want to, take some time, prepare for myself and then teach you people. So tomorrow, okay, tomorrow we'll do. But people, whoever have attended today, how did you feel about the session? Quickly, I'll just give you 1 minute because I have one more session now. After this, I have one more session. Okay. Right, people? No problem. Even if you are not messaging, it's fine. But tomorrow, please do attend. A lot of things are there. Even it's very much new for me also because all these very new things which are coming up. Very happy, very much surprised also to see those kind of options. Huge things are there. So we are actually trying to change the entire syllabus now. After seeing all those options, so many things are getting added. Okay. Right. So thank you so much, people. Have a great evening. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Happy weekend. Bye-bye. And this video will be posted in the Telegram channel and WhatsApp channel. Okay. That is in the community channels. Take care, all of you. Bye-bye.
Bye, sir.